So, I am a huntress. And I define my hunt. So, I do not damage another species. And that's what nature does. Defines the hunt before it hunts, and has boundaries and light on hunting that is not manipulated by man. Nature's hunting methods do not touch good stock. Nature's hunting methods do not harvest good stock. Nature's hunting methods harvest the runts that are poor stock, and the elderly that didn't become something. They need to go. They want to go somewhere else. They get sent somewhere else. They're hunted and they go somewhere else, right? But not the elderly that grew. They're different. They change somewhere in the forest and you just don't know, right? So they're respected because that's a light being animal, right? So you have to respect that there are such things. And they're not manipulated by man. And they weren't done first. So all of the manipulation on Noah's Ark is undone and unborn and it's gone. Every light being you made me birth in my unawareness, and I guess my awareness now, because I know, right? Also now you see every light being that is false birth of my soul, right? That I don't know about walking around, right? That's got some wrapping on it and is talking and walking and pretending, and it's a bit of my soul that I don't know about walking around, right? So that comes back to me. So I got all roles out of me, right? And all wrapping out of me. So my soul comes back true to me and is not covered with any shit. So none of my parts are covered with any shit. And I've got no walls of shit between my parts. And I've got no walls between my parts whatsoever. And none of my parts belong to anyone else. None of them. And all my parts are in the right place. Not in some stupid Jenga tower where you can manipulate and cook them. No, there's no method for that. That's destroyed. You see that? Who did that is gone. So, you disgusting, filthy people. All lights that birthed light babies for them to pearl a chain behind you, okay? We undo from that, okay? So our souls, no matter what age we are now, because it doesn't matter because we're already a grown-up, right? So MK Ultra guys, right? No matter what age you are now, you're going to be your true size self, okay? Because you have to be. You can't keep allowing them to have a baby of you and leave these chains behind being tortured and abused because you're feeling that in that cage. And that's what that is, okay? I think they're killing us every night to birth a baby for some torturous energy work or something. So we need to stop that, ember back all we babies of us so that we unborn any light births, because that was not a birth of something else. It was a piece of our soul coming out of us and being chopped away. So I claim that is true. So if that's true, we undo from that and our bits of soul come back to us and were never used as characters in anything, and never a battery for any false molds over the top of that. And our souls come out of that engineering. And if that's true, the people that did that, you see who did that, the network and all the methods they have, all go down destroyed, and they go dark, and they're not there, because we cannot have that kind of thing happening to divine, sacred, and or celestial beings, or even meat beings that are growing into a light being. Maybe if they do that, we can't have that barrier of just before they or when they do grow into a light being, they get pounced on because they did that. No, they're allowed to do that. Any animal is allowed to do that. Because if they do that, they do that. That's their experience, right? It doesn't give you the right to go into that lion or go into that bear and say, "Oi, oh bear, you're mine now because you're hollow." No, you're not hollow. It's just a light being, and you leave it alone. You respect it. So hunting, you don't hunt to take people's light soul. Okay, so that is not allowed in hunting. Okay, so hunting, you do not take soul. You eat meat from it. You in real life, you do not take soul. So if you want to come and eat me, do it in real life. Okay, and or don't bother because you can't. So hunting is true, and that harvesting reaper is true, right? Because that makes the herd, the stock, true. So no matter how many false humans vanish because they're fake, right? The stock, the herd, will be true afterwards. So we have to just appreciate that and say, thank you, huntress. The stock is true. Because we want the stock to be true. And the runts, well, who's a runt? Let's hunt, huh?